Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Let's get these lights on. Is this good for the video or not? Sometimes I think it like makes me look a little blurry. Or maybe I just need to clean my camera lens. Hey, I think we're going to do a random ranking today. What do you say we go to the movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random? I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking 3 movies. I might do another 3 movies right next to each other. We have company upstairs. My buddy Tracy's upstairs, and just want to get back up there. So we're going to do a quick random ranking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Do I have 3 here or 4? I have 3. Let's see what they are. Seen it? What the heck is this? Oh, haven't seen it? Gosh, it's been so long. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't know. Sure thing. Let's keep it. All right. Whoa. Almost dropped stuff, but this one I haven't seen yet. I got this for my wife. She loves Cher. I have not watched it yet, though. So maybe I'll just grab whatever this one is. Is that 1 movie or 2? What am I doing? Okay. Oh, this is going to be cool. Okay. So, first off, we have Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. It's Sweeney Todd. Actually, this is the only example of Sweeney Todd I've ever seen. I think it's like a play. They also do it on an episode of The Office. But I actually really like this. I think, you know, I like Beetlejuice, but otherwise, was this the last movie I really liked of Tim Burton's? I think it was maybe after this one where I feel like he had a spell of movies that I didn't care for very much. And I think this was like it. This is a 07 movie, right? If I remember correctly. I just think this was really cool. Look at that. Winner of 2 Golden Globes. Best Actor, Johnny Depp, and Best Picture at the Golden Globes. Very cool for them. And yeah, I think the music's great. I remember my criticisms were always Sacha Baron Cohen in this, but most of that is because when I think of him, I don't think of him as an actor. I think of him as like a infiltrator or whatever, like an improv infiltration. I don't know what that's called, but you know, the Ali G stuff and the Bruno stuff and the Borat stuff, like that's what I think of him. I don't really think of him as this type of actor, so it's just a hurdle I have a tough time hurdling, and so he's always kind of the part where I sort of break out of the movie a little bit, but I still like the movie a lot. All right, next we have, you know what, let's do Sure Thing, because I already showed you. This is a movie about, so John Cusack and what is his name, Dr. Green from ER, Anthony Edwards. So I think they find out that this girl, maybe at some other college or maybe at some beach or something, she is a sure thing. Like basically, if you meet her, you're guaranteed a hookup with her. And that's kind of the quest here, is for, I think Johnny Cusack, I think because I said Johnny Depp earlier, John Cusack is looking to get with, I can't even remember who it is. Is it Daphne Zuniga or Vivica Linfers? I can't remember who's who, but one of them is supposed to be the sure thing, probably whoever that is. And then, you know, I think, she's from Spaceballs, right? I think so. She always reminded me of Tracy Gold. Is that her name from Show Me That Smile Again? You know, from Growing Pains. So anyway, I remember liking this. I've only seen it once. This is a movie that I married into. My wife had this in her collection, and I'm pretty sure that's how I got it. Yeah, pretty sure this was hers, and then watched it with her. Okay, next we have Jurassic Park: The Lost World. I do really like this movie, but The older I get, the baby T-Rex, when it's like whining and crying, it's just like so hard to listen to. It just like lasts forever and ever, and it's just grating on my ears, and I don't want to listen to it. So a lot of times I don't watch this movie because I don't want to hear those sounds. It's still very sad, you know, animals, but I don't know. Like honestly, it's just that sound is just like so hard to hear for such an extended period of time, but I still really like it. One of my favorite facts about it is, do you remember in the first Jurassic Park, where the person who's the employee who's working with the T-Rex, or sorry, erase that. The employee who is working with the Triceratops, remember when Ellie Sattler's like, do they eat these berries? And he's like, no, they stay away from them. And she's like, are you sure? And he's like, pretty sure. That guy right there, that guy right there, Julianne Moore in this movie is his daughter. So there's a connection there. So she's not just some random person. She is the daughter of the guy who is working with the Triceratops. Sarah Harding. Sarah, right? Sarah! Sarah! Sarah Harding! How many Sarahs do you think are on this island? But yeah, I really like this movie. Vince Vaughn just disappears in it, though. But I also like the Godzilla references in it. I think that's cool. He, like basically the T-Rex gets brought to the mainland United States, and then it's like, you know, terrorizing a city, and you know, it just like has such strong ties to Godzilla in that fashion, with a giant lizard going through a city. So that part's always cool. All right, how are we gonna rank them though? So I'm still, even though I have grown to find this movie a little grating on the ears, I'm still putting it number one. I mean, the Stegosaurus. The Stegosaurus is awesome in it. Love that. Also, Pete Postlethwaite is in this, right? I mean, he's great. Just a really good cast all around. The High-Hide. I'm talking about, you know, shoot, what's her name? You know, from Harriet the Spy. She was in Harriet the Spy. She was in A Little Princess. She's in this. She says in this movie, "You never keep your word." I don't know. I really like this movie. Okay. So Jeff Goldblum's great in it. All right. So, and he plays such a different character than he does in the first film because of the trauma he's experienced, and I think that is great. He doesn't. It's like you can tell it's the same guy, but he is a guy working through some stuff because of what happened in the first movie, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go The Lost World, number one, then Sweeney Todd, number two, and then The Sure Thing, number three. I do need to rewatch The Sure Thing because I've only seen it once, but that's how I'm going to rank them today. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies, these three right here? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.